Hi all, this video is part of the Java version and feature playlist. This video cover only Java and features. If you want to explore more about other Java versions and its features, check out the complete playlist now. Okay, Java and features. Since Java and is not a long-time support edition, it have only limited improvements and advancements happen since the release of Java 9. Those are like private method in interfaces or the improvements in the try with resources collection factory, stream APIs, or the process API. And there is some new features are introduced like JShell or like the Project Jigsaw, which is a platform module system, and some improvements in the concurrency framework as well, like completable future get more methods, more interfaces, etc. So we are going to cover all the feature one by one. First, we'll talk about the private method in interfaces. Simply like that, before Java and we cannot able to define a private method in interfaces. So since Java and now we can define a private method and we can for the reusability of the code and we can put the call that private method in any of the non-abstract method in the interfaces. Okay, let's see how we can do that. Here model interface is a interface. So there is a default method like a default method. So now I am going to define a private method here, just a void method like putting like just a private method only as a name of this method. I'm doing nothing else, just printing hello world in this private method, and I'm going to call this private method inside this default method. Okay, so in the main method, I'm going to define this interface using the lambda expression. So void method, so I can give something like so for the better understanding, I putting hello here, and in the private method, I am giving only hold. Okay. Then I'm trying to call the default method here. Let's see. It will print the all. If I want to print the hello also, I need to call the method, the abstract method of the class. Now we can see hello world like this. Okay, that's all about the private method in interface. Now we are going with the next improvements in the try with resources. Before Java and try with resources have a limitation that require resource to declare locally within its block. But since the Java 9 it is improved and now we can use the reference of some variable which is not declared locally. Let's see here. Here is an example of try with resources. Means for those who don't know what is try with resource, it's just like a better implementation of the try catch section. And if you are using some resource which is need to be closed after this block, we need without try with resource, we need to explicitly close that. But using the try with resource, we don't need to close this resource like whether it is a file output stream object or file data, we don't need to close that. Okay, so that is introduced in Java 7. But there is a limitation before Java 9. If I just want to use some variables which is declared outside the try block like this. Before Java and it will not allow it show a compilation error. Now in the Java before since the Java end, we can reference this variable declare outside as well like this. Okay. Now we are moving to the next feature of Java 9. There is a lot of methods added, like few new static method added to create an unmodified instance of the collections. Okay, what and all it is, uh, we will see by an example. Just imagine I need a list, so a list of some integer. I need to declare like this array. If it is array list, I will declare this array list, and if I want to add elements to it, I will add something like this. If I need to add the next element, I will use that method to add the next and all. Or otherwise, we can use arrays as list, function, etc. as in before Java 9 as well. But there is a new factory method in the all the collection interface introduced in Java 9 is we don't need to do all of this. Instead of we can just define like list of, and we can specify the elements of this list like this. Just see if it is working or not. Trying to just print the list. Let's see what's going to happen. Yeah, it's print that list like that. This will work not only for the list, the same method, factory method is introduced in the other collections as well, like whether it is set or um, set or map. For all the collection, this new method is introduced. Okay, for the set as well, it is printing the values. Since it is not ordered, it's in the different order of different order of the arguments. Okay, if you want to see, we can add a map as well. Map is I'm just going to add a map like string as a key and the integer as a value. Okay, now it's taking something like, so first I need to specify the uh, as a string only. Sorry for the typo. Now I'm trying to print the map. It is printing the map as well. Now we are going to the next feature of the Java 8, which is the process AP improvement. In the process API, there is a lot of methods added, like mainly for the performing tuning, like for the destroying. There is a lot of methods added since the Java 9. And the other thing, there is a process handler interface also added in the Java since the Java 9, which you can use the for the dealing with when you the processing. Okay, next we are going with the Java shell. This is one of my favorite features Java introduced after Java 8. Before Java 8, if I want to feel doubt or confused about something, about the result of some code, what I do, I just need to write a new class and I need to run that class to understand what is the output which is giving. So with the help of the Java shell, I don't need to do all of this. Just I can go to the terminal and type JShell. It will open the JShell console. Here I can run any Java commands. See like this. Okay, I'm trying to something more like I'm trying to define a list here and I am trying to print one by one. Let's see if it will work or not. See, now it's printing. Okay, like that. Now we can go to the next feature of the Java 9, which is a stream API improvements. Mainly the three main no method which is added: take while, drop while, off nullable. So we can see the take while and drop while now. Okay, let me do some stream operation in this set. Instead of set, I am just using the in stream for batteries. Yes, I will use the in stream of the range 1 to 10. And for that, I want to filter the number up to 4. Yes, less than or equal to 4. Okay, now I'm going to print all the elements. Okay, now you can see that all the element is filtered this like 1, 2, 3 up to 4. But the one problem with this filter is that just imagine if I after checking the 5 is less than or equal to 4, it will check the 6, 7, 8 and all. But if the collection is already ordered, we don't need to check after it is not satisfy a certain condition. In the situations like this for the ordered collections, we can use instead of filter like take whiles. So take while will print the same result like this, but for it is fine tuning the performance because it will not check after 6 or 7 is less than or equal to 4, because when is understood uh, 5 is not less than equal to 4, it will not checking for the next elements. So there is another method which is a drop while, which is just opposite of this. It will drop the all the elements which is satisfy the condition, but the same thing it is not considered after one element is not satisfy this condition. Like see this what will be the result of this. Yeah, it will give 5, 6, 7, 8 up to 9. We can achieve the same thing with the filter with the reverse of the means we can give a note to this one, or the we can reverse the condition like that. But the thing is it will check all the elements in the collection. But the advantage of the take while and drop while is it is you can use in the ordered collections, which is will stop the checking if it is satisfy or unsatisfy a particular elements for the condition inside the drop while or take while. Okay, we'll go to the next feature of Java, which is a project Jigsaw. It is introduced for the modularity, and it's make the our application divided to the different modules, and it's make more lightweight. So it's like allowing us to develop the modular application. Okay. Next is a concurrency improvement, like in the completable future, there is a lot of update is happening, like for the default executor or copying or like creating or cloning the same completable interface into new, or there is like a we can supply async or like just like supply async, we can use the complete async or async, then accept async. This kind of new method introduced. And another one of interesting is timeout, complete on timeout. Like we can specify one time. I mean, after that, the future is the process we are defined inside the future is not completed. It will executed the timeout values. Let's see that. Here we are added a completable feature which is returning completed. But before that, we are processing like the stream of 0 to 1000, just printing all the elements only. So there I give a complete on timeout with this. It will return a timeout message after 1 seconds. Okay, I'm going to change. First, I'm going to run this. So after in the then accept async, we are asserting the response as well. So let's see what is the sorry, not add call. I not invoke this method in the main. That's why now I'm invoking this completable feature method. You see that first it's printing all the elements up to 0 to 1000, and then it is giving completed as a result of this supply async method. Okay, that response we are printing here. Okay, now what I'm doing, I'm going to decrease the timeout, giving like nanosecond, 1 nanosecond, something like that. So now if I am trying to run this, see, it's giving me timeout because when after it's printing up to 49, 1 nanosecond is completed, so the timeout response is coming here, something like that. Okay, so that's all about the Java and features. This is a part of the Java versions and feature playlist. You can check out all the other versions of Java and its features. And if it's really helpful, please subscribe. Thank you.